The angel message this week was about seeking joy and pleasure and excitement, freedom, and doing so in a way that is mindful. So the angel started out with a lot of images of things spinning and kind of being sucked into something like a riptide. When we find things that are enjoyable, sometimes we can hyper focus, or we can get sucked in, or we can engage in it in a way that we lose sight of other things, or we lose sight of what's important to us, or it can lead to a lot of consequences. So examples like substances. For some people, it's hard to engage in that in moderation, and then it can lead to consequences that hurt themselves and their relationships and other things in life. They also brought up things like gambling. And when we look for quick fixes, quick dopamine hits, that sometimes we start to chase those things because those joys are so short-lived. And we want to see if there are things that bring us joy and pleasure and make us feel alive, but that are longer lasting. Like the effects last longer than just 30 seconds or a minute or a half hour, if there's things that kind of bring us more pleasure and joy overall in our life. So a lot of this was just thinking about, how do you feel when you're seeking things that bring you joy? Are there other emotions mixed in with that? How are you doing with engaging it in moderation? And what is it bringing to your life? And are there any consequences that are negative? And if so, could you do something else? Or could you engage in this activity in a different way? Because we want to have joy, but we want to do it in a way that it brings us positive things, but doesn't bring us a lot of things that cause us or others harm.